So you're interested in becoming a chemical engineer? So just like myself, you may be interested in making nukes, producing meth on an RV, or creating a new element. But whichever this reason may be, today I'll guide you through how I became a successful chemical engineer. So my name is Felipe Pinto. I co-founded the new Physum Institute at Harvard University and previously worked as a research scientist at the Wyss Institute. So my passion for science and technology started when I was young, and since that time I envisioned using these fields to create incredible new things, just like gluten-free chocolate milk. This passion fueled my purpose statement, which was to impact the world through my philosophy and tenacity, crafting innovative solutions with chemical engineering. My purpose was confirmed after I attended an introductory research class at Harvard Summer School, which made my interest in academic research be my focus ever since. Working as a researcher made me reflect back, and I credited two key strengths identified during my new student experience class at Wyss College, those being learner and input. These strengths helped me navigate towards research as my ideal career path. So as a learner, I prioritize the experience itself over the outcome, and for research that's huge because this allows me to stay positive and absorb valuable lessons from every experience, even failures. So although Harvard played a significant role in my career, my academic journey didn't start at all, but actually began at a Valencia college. In 2024, I enrolled in their associate's degree program in engineering sciences, which I completed in a year due to prior credits that I gathered from my high school. But thanks to Valencia Career Center, I planned my future effectively, and during my transfer to University of Florida, my acceptance was smooth due to Valencia's transfer agreement. So at UF, I pursued a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering with a minors in mathematics and philosophy. But my final undergraduate years, I focused on securing research opportunities. So the Center for Undergraduates Research Board at University of Florida helped me land my first experience with the Zen group. But in my graduation year, I was accepted for undergraduate research at Wyss Institute through Harvard Seas. And after graduating in 2026, I continued at Harvard Graduate School of Education to get my PhD in quantum sciences with concentration on culture, institutions, and society. So as any college student, funding my education was a challenge. Like the overall price for my bachelor's at University of Florida revolved around $40,000, and that was only because I started my associates somewhere else. Otherwise it would be more expensive. So I had to deal with it all, and also with my higher education, which came around $100,000. And this all required me extensive planning and a good job security for me to feel comfortable with it. And while a federal grant covered my Valencia College studies, I had to juggle through a full-time job alongside my academics. But thankfully, scholarships and financial aid kind of helped me get to where I am today. But it was all worth it, because by the end of it, my journey led me to become a research scientist at Wyss Institute, and eventually be fortunate enough to co-found the Physum Institute. The Physum, affiliated with Harvard and MIT, utilizes quantum science research to improve medical equipment. So since I started working in the field, I was only required to be certified on safety and chemical handling procedures, which were provided by the institution I worked with. However, I had to take the practice engineering exam to be certified as a chemical engineer. But thankfully, this all paid off. Now I'm a researcher, and my job at Physum today is to conduct experiments applying quantum mechanics and its ideals to real-world chemistry. And our mission there is to find solutions for the medical field. And more than that, but to be a researcher, I need to bridge connections between research ideas within my group. So that's a big thing to be a researcher. But don't get me wrong, there are two essential skills that you must have in order to be an excellent researcher. The first one is communication. You have to be able to write and speak clearly so everybody understands your discoveries. If you have a discovery, you want to show it to the world. Don't want to keep it to yourself. That's why you research. And the other skill is critical thinking. The more ideas you have and the best you can put them together, the more ideas and the more research, the more product you have to offer for the world. So those are the two skills necessary for you to be an excellent researcher. But overall, since my initial research experience in 2023 at Harvard Summer School, I've consistently pursued my mission to provide humanity with beneficial technology for the long term. Chemical engineering is a vast field focused on analyzing chemical processes. It allows you to explore boundaries and push the limits of scientific possibilities in fields like material analysis, industrial processing, medical engineering, and many more. While becoming a chemical engineering researcher can be expensive and demanding, there are ways to make it achievable. Consider starting a community college, utilizing scholarships, and working part-time, as I did. It's possible. You can do it. Being a chemical engineer, it will be a lot. It's 5.5 years in school. You have to juggle through all this work and all this suffering. But I promise you, by the end of it, if you really want it, it will be all worth it. Because you'll be doing stuff you never thought of doing, ever. For example, I can grab a pineapple and I can grab an onion, I can just...
How you are, you don't just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Absolutely. It's been a long journey, especially for me, 10 years on the road since I left high school. But I'm grateful for everything. And I'm especially grateful for the new student experience class that I took years ago at Valencia College. I'm grateful for my professor, Quadri, for guiding me towards my academic path and for laying out everything I needed to be who I am today. So my journey has been of continuous learning, and I hope to impact the world through my work. Oh. Jesse, where's the product? Now say my name. Felipe Pinto! You're goddamn right.
Good morning.